Yeah, I'm just making a video on a whim here. Just look at myself and I'm old. But I don't know, I've just been like so stressed out, and it seems like I've had so much to do that as part of my responsibility is to sustain myself as an adult, but I don't really enjoy doing a lot of it, and I don't like it, and I've just been overwhelmed to the point where I think I'm just I felt like I've been at a burnout stage for the last 3 months, and for the most part I feel like I've kept it together, but then I just start thinking of what else would I rather be doing? Why have I not set up my life to be able to do exactly what I want to do when I want to do it? I guess obviously you have to have kind of some sort of dream to be able to do that, but at the same time, just from a practical standpoint, why wouldn't I have figured out that by now? I'm in my early 30s, and I've had so much time to kind of figure out how I want to live my life, how I want to run my life, so to speak, and obviously past is in the past. I can't change that. I can only move forward. But why have I not set my life up in a way where I'm not stressed out? I guess stress is unavoidable, but I don't know. It'd be nice if I kind of did a better job of that. Imagine if you could just wake up and support yourself and be able to do what you wanted to do every single day. And I was thinking about that today, and I think part of the reason I'm stressed out is just kind of thinking about the future and kind of seeing what I'm doing now and then planning ahead and never being good enough, and then also having a goal that's so far into the future. It's not unrealistic in that I have I'm gonna, I don't know, be some sort of, it's not unrealistic. My ideas are not unrealistic things. They could happen. It's not I'm gonna hit the lottery, never have to work again, buy a beach house, or start some sort of business that I won't have to work that much, and then I can suddenly do everything I want and get all this passive income. A lot of my ideas are almost too realistic, and almost monotonous in a sense of what the future will hold. And even the positive outcomes are kind of monotonous. So it's why am I having anxiety of a positive outlook of achieving some goal that will continue the monotony of the life that I have now that I'm unhappy with? And then I kind of started to think what if I just never thought about beyond today? What if I never thought beyond an hour, the minute? And I guess yeah, I think I would be happier. I also might quit everything, right? And I can't do that. So in some sense, that's not realistic, but kind of just trying to get through like segments of the day and not thinking beyond that. I think that could be a powerful way to kind of set parameters outside of my major responsibilities and be like, listen, I can do whatever I want in my free time. I'm not aligned to some unrealistic goal that is probably not going to happen, that's boring. I don't have to answer to that. I can just answer to the day, the hour, the minute. And then once my responsibilities are over, I can do whatever I want to the most part. I think I need to give myself freedom to kind of explore things that I like doing more in my free time and kind of not subscribe to like goals I have for things to do in my free time, which I guess right now I'm kind of doing one of those goals because I want to make a YouTube channel, and I'm working on it during my free time. So, but I guess there's other things, or I don't know, like get my grocery shopping and chores done during the day, during the week, right, when I'm working from home during my lunch break or something, so that I'm not worrying about getting those things done on the weekend. Things like that. And then just I've noticed I'm like really narrow focus. I think being open-minded just about the moment, not just about being open-minded to be open-minded, but like being open-minded about the moment I'm in right now. I think that's a powerful statement. And I think it, like general happiness, it's better for you. So all these are like really obvious things and sort of like buzzwords that you hear, but I think there's a difference between hearing it and feeling it, and also feeling what the outcome might look like if I don't do that, which is thinking into the future. Sometimes I think everything is just a paradox, or it cancels something else out. And I kind of did that in my last statement there. But I don't know, I guess I need to accept who I am, where I'm at, and figure out ways to just like make the most of my life. And I think that starts with being in the moment. And I think I read something where if you stick your tongue out for 40 seconds a day, it relieves stress. So maybe I just need to do that like once an hour, and my life will be fine. I'll be perfect in the moment. I can just meditate and have the experience of being a monk, but not actually being a monk. So I don't have to just like wear orange clothing and just sit around all day and be a vegetarian or vegan or whatever, which I have tried. But I was miserable then too, so I wouldn't compare myself to a monk. And who knows, maybe some monks are miserable. I don't know. It's an odd circumstance, but yeah, that's it.